Okay, now I'm in door heaven here officially at Truedor with Richard. Wowee! Talk us through what's going on here then.
Well, our composite doors are all named after artists. That's the way that we name our doors, like the Cézanne over there. And we just thought to make some interest, we'd make the stand look like a door gallery.
You've done a fantastic job. It reminds me of a Marvel hero. If I came to you at Truedor and said I want one just like that, could you make me one up?
Well, I think they'd be pretty interested in doing that at the factory, but it would be a bit of work. But yes, we can. We do paint a lot of doors ourselves. We have our own paint shop in the factory.
It's certainly very eye-catching, isn't it? Well, as I said, I am in door heaven. You've got literally every colourway, every style going on here. Talk us through some of the ones we can see here then. Shall we start with this one?
Yes, well, this is something that we're looking at as a new feature. Is actually putting glass in that coordinates with the door. Again, the door, because we can paint our own doors, we can produce glass that actually coordinates with it, and we get the RAL colours exact matches. So it's just something that we can do because of the nature of our factory and the equipment we've got there.
So you paint them the colours. Does that mean that I can literally choose any colour that I want? Hot pink?
Yes, absolutely.
Really? Have you ever made a pink door?
I don't think we have yet. We've done a few purple, but no pink
yet. I thought I'd thrown you a curveball then. Okay, should we move on to this one? This is something a little bit more sort of... Well, it's quite modern actually. I was going to say traditional, but it's got quite a modern look to it.
It works both ways. We have three main ranges of our doors. The traditional, this comes from the cottage range, and then we have contemporary, which is the more modern. The way we're working is to get these styles to work with people's houses, and we've got George Clark is heading us up.
Now, this is very exciting, isn't it? You're obviously very forward-thinking. Yeah. So you've got a bit of celebrity endorsement there. He's your ambassador for Truedor. How did that relationship come about, and how's he going to help you?
It's been quite a long process, actually. We've been working with our people, Wise, who are the marketing people. Simon Rigby there has been negotiating a long time with George and to get him on board. George is very much, because he's a professional architect, he doesn't just come in and endorse something for the sake of it. He wants to know a lot about the company and what's behind it, and he wanted to check that what he was endorsing was a quality product. And he was very, very interested in what we were doing, in doing something different, in producing, instead of trade brochures or specification, we're doing a magazine that we're actually marketing to the public and creating interest so that the public come and buy from our installers. So what we're doing today is getting installers on board who want to get behind this and install the products that we make and George endorses.
So a lovely seal of approval there from lovely George.
Absolutely, yes it is, yeah, very much. Yeah.
So you're still into trade today, but as you say, you're very much focused on the end user as well, aren't you?
Yeah,
so you're helping trade to create really leads, interest.
Exactly. If we can create enough interest in the product, we help to answer questions through George, and he'll be featuring videos on the website, he'll be doing personal appearances as well, but he will bring the interest from the consumer, and what we can do then is convert that into a lead that we pass on to the showrooms that we've got around the country.
Brilliant, loving your work. Shall we go and have a look at some of these other doors then? Yep. Have you got a personal favourite? Let's go and have a look at your favourite, Richard.
Well, there's some things that we do that are a little bit different. If we walk around to this side here, now, we've got some people looking at the door here. We would be the one that we pick as personal favourite.
Is this one round the corner?
Yeah.
Oh, let's have a look at this. Yeah. Can we pull it too?
Do you mind if we just pull the door too instead?
Sorry.
This is a little bit different to what's the run-of-the-mill composite doors. Yes, and again, it's a door that we've done a feature of on the paint. We've used this quite contemporary grey in a traditional design, traditional glass, and we do a lot of this looking at how timber doors look and doing something that's better, because you've got here a door that won't warp or twist or rot, and you can do a lot with it.
So a real good quality product, and it looks blooming gorgeous also.
It certainly does, yeah, we think so.
Let's show off some of your other doors then. What have you got hiding around here? Oh, this one's nice. This is quite different, isn't it? I can see this maybe on a modern apartment somewhere, perhaps the penthouse.
Yeah, if you look at some of the programmes that you've seen on TV where they're working on very modern designs, things that blend in, you see a lot of this sort of thing. It comes from the continent. We're actually part of a large European group, and this is very much in the sort of style of the doors that we produce in other factories. But our factory here in Wales, we've been there since the 1950s, and this is something that's developed purely in-house but in the same mould, if you like.
So very popular overseas. Are we going to see a surge of purchases for this in the UK then, do you think?
I think if you look at not just ourselves, but some of the other door manufacturers, there's a lot of these doors out there, and I think as you get more of the TV programmes featuring modern designs, you'll get this sort of thing. So yes, there is a big demand for it at the moment. Yeah.
Well, let's go and have a look at some others as well, because you've got your sort of very jazzy, funky, out there doors, haven't you? And then you've got something that's perhaps a little bit more traditional. I can see one of these on my road.
Yeah, there's a reason for having that particular door there. IG Doors, we've been making doors for nearly 40 years now, and we work very much with the house builder market. What that means is that our backbone is in doors for purpose. This particular door is a fire door, so it's a fire retardant door.
It's a very attractive fire door, I have to say. I'm liking the red.
Yes, it's I suppose that's appropriate, isn't it? But yes, these days on apartment buildings in particular, you do need fire doors. So because we've been making fire doors and security doors, that sort of thing for a long time, it's something that when we work with the trade customers on the retail doors, we've got that background of real good products for lots of different circumstances. So there's always something we can do.
Excellent. Well, another lovely stand here. You've even gone to the trouble of putting some lovely cloudy artwork on the ceiling, haven't you? No stone unturned?
No stone unturned. It looks like a skylight in the gallery. Nice to have a bit of sky. Yeah.
It's very posh. I feel very grand. And on that note, we're going to go and have a look around the show and find some other grand bits and bobs. Thank you very much for your time.
Okay.